You know what feels great? Being the best version of yourself. I'm gonna tell you how to do that. First of all, no comparing. Of course, it's human to compare and it's okay to do it once in a while. Just don't get into that toxic mindset where you compare everything with everyone. You know why? Everyone's life is so different, and I know what I'm saying is so cliche, but it's true. Think about it. Everyone gets born at the different times. Everyone gets born in different circumstances. Everyone has such a different life pace. You comparing your life to someone else's, especially on online, it's so stupid. It's an unfair comparison. You might have qualities that this person doesn't have, and on the other hand, this person has qualities that you might not have. And that's how the world works. If everyone was the same, it would be a boring planet. You can look at someone inspiring and get inspired and motivate yourself to be better, but don't get into that toxic mindset where you constantly compare yourself. You're not gonna grow from that. Start behaving like you are already the best version of yourself. Before you make a choice, before you say something, ask yourself, would the best version of myself say this? Would the best version of myself accept this? Also, when people treat you like shit, you ask yourself, would the best version of myself let me get treated this way? You also get what you think you deserve. This also goes for friendships as well. Surround yourself with people who respect you, who love you, who accept you for the way you are, and who are willing to grow with you. There are some people, at one point you fall apart. Of course, you can try to save that friendship, but sometimes relationships are just meant to come and go. And you don't have to hold on to it if it's becoming toxic. It's okay to let go, and it's so important to surround yourself with people who let you grow and who let you shine without feeling threatened by you. Also, what I started doing is I started eating more healthy. This means not just, never eating snacks again. This is unrealistic. So I eat snacks. I also eat junk food still, but I move my body more. Whenever I go somewhere, I try to walk there. This for me is way easier in summer because in winter I get a little bit sad and then I want to just stay at home and do nothing. But I try to make more plans with people. I try to meet up with more people, and you don't have to be around people 24/7, but it's good to socialize, I feel like my mistake a year ago was that I didn't socialize at all and I was literally at home all day. You're not going to become the best version of yourself by doing that. A little bit of socializing is always good. We're social animals. We're humans. You have to sleep. Don't underestimate sleep. Please sleep 7-8 hours a day. Everyone needs a different amount of sleep. I always need 8 hours. I don't function without 8 hours. Your skin also improves by 130,000 if you get enough sleep. Another thing is pick up a hobby in the real world. I love being on social media. This is also my job, but you have to really find something in the real world besides digital stuff. Like for me, for example, is pottery painting. I love being offline and going pottery painting with my friends, or even alone, just listening to music, listen to podcasts and pottery painting. It's so good to just disconnect with the internet once in a while. Once a month, try to do something cultural. For example, I try to go to either a theater, opera, something fun, ballet. For example, January I went to watch The Magic Flute, and then February I watched Lion King, and in March I watched Les Miserables, or even things like reading a book. Actually, the final tip is to have a positive mindset, to always see the good in things. Of course, you don't have to always be happy, but overall being a grateful person and acknowledging the fact that you're so freaking lucky and that you're so privileged is such a big part of becoming the best version of yourself. Love you, girls. Bye.